everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are diving deep into a mobile game that has completely taken over my screen time. If you love gripping murder mysteries, historical settings, and puzzles that can actually make you use your brain, you've probably heard of Murder in the Alps. Now, full disclosure, I'm not new to this game, and on a scale of 1 to 10, my personal interest level in this title is a solid 10. I've played countless mobile games, and none have managed to match the sheer atmosphere and depth of this one. The core concept, the theme, the artwork, honestly, it's nothing short of insane, amazing, and absolutely terrific. But is it worth your time? And can it actually help you level up your English skills? Well, let's break it down. Murder in the Alps is a fully interactive crime novel packaged as a mobile game. The game is set in a beautiful, isolated hotel in the Alps in the first part, where the title of it comes from, and the refreshing small Italian town Porticezzo in the second part, moving to Zurich in the third part during the early 90s. You play as Anna Myers, a journalist who suddenly finds herself solving complex realistic crimes as characters start mysteriously dying. To give you some context on where I'm coming from, I've been playing this game for a long time. For the specific review period, I actually jumped in right near the end of Part 2, Chapter 4, which is titled The Only Redemption. After 8 weeks of consistent, dedicated playthroughs, I've successfully made my way all the way to Chapter 3 of Part 3. So, I have experienced a massive chunk of this world, and I have a clear picture of how the game evolves.
Let's hope it works.
The big question with any mobile puzzle game is always, is it actually engaging, or does it become boring and shallow after a few chapters? For Murder in the Alps, the answer is resounding engaging. And a huge reason for that, which completely elevates the experience, is how the narrative is delivered. The game doesn't just give you walls of plain text. Key story beats and dramatic plot twists are told through beautiful, fully illustrated comic-style art panels right in the middle of the chapters. Seeing the story unfold like a graphic novel adds a massive layer of cinematic tension. Because the storytelling is so dynamic, you are constantly on the edge of your seat, always wanting to know what happens next. It keeps things incredibly fresh by mixing up its gameplay facets. You aren't just doing one thing. The game is a multifaceted blend of mechanics. First, comic narrative scenes, immersing you in the mystery like a high-quality graphic novel. Also, hidden object scenes, finding crucial clues hidden in plain sight. Puzzle minigames, where you're solving logical riddles to unlock secrets. Exploration and collectibles, wandering around beautifully rendered areas of the map to find hidden items. Seasonal minigames are similar to the puzzle minigame, but here you have special timed missions that breaks up the main story. Finally, Anna's home decoration, a freshly added feature that lets you customize Anna's face, adding a fun, relaxing progression system to the mix. Let's talk about something unexpected, the educational value. Did I actually learn anything from playing a mobile mystery game? Surprisingly, yes.
Great. I found
The character conversations and the hidden object mechanics are incredibly helpful for language acquisition. As a visual learning tool, it's fantastic. At first, intermediate learners might find the sheer volume of text and dialogue a bit confusing. And honestly, I did too. But because the game pairs words directly with rich visuals, you slowly start to comprehend and retain the vocabulary. You aren't just memorizing definitions, you are associating a word with a physical object or a character's emotional expressions. For instance, the hidden object games introduced me to specific words and thematic terminology that you don't typically encounter in everyday textbooks. I expanded my vocabulary with words like funnel, baton, medicine chest, respirator, metronome, and idioms or dramatic expressions
I've been
like
fearing for my life.
with all that said, who is this game actually for? I want to emphasize that Murder in the Alps is not suitable for young children or absolute beginners in English. I highly recommend it for adults and intermediate to advanced language learners, specifically for those aged 16 and older. There are two major reasons for this. First, the thematic content. The storyline revolves around realistic, complicated crimes, murder investigations, deep emotional conflicts, and period accurate themes that younger audiences simply won't fully understand or enjoy.
In theory, she could have been
Second,
strangled,
the
then suspended from
historical
the ceiling.
and linguistic
But there were no
barrier.
bruises on her body.
Because the game takes place in the early
Here to
90s.
interrogate
The
my
characters
statues.
use the syntax,
can't even
vocabulary,
imagine what
and
you're
formal tone
implying.
of that era.
Upon further
The language is
investigation, I learned
distinctly
you've known
different
Vanessa since
from
university.
modern everyday English. In addition, since the game takes place where English is not the mother tongue, some characters speak different accents, making it significantly more challenging,
You are a
but
lifesaver.
equally rewarding for advanced learners looking for a genuine challenge. Ultimately, Murder in the Alps is so much more than a casual mobile pastime. It's a beautifully complex, narrative-driven experience that challenges your mind, tests your observation skills, and can seriously expand your English vocabulary through immersive visual learning. If you are 16 or older and looking for a game that respects your intelligence and keeps you guessing until the final curtain drop, download this one immediately. But what about you? Have you played Murder in the Alps? What was the hardest puzzle you encountered? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button and hope you enjoyed this review. Bye bye! Ultimately, Murder in the Alps is so much more than a casual mobile pastime. It's a beautifully complex, narrative-driven experience that challenges your mind, tests your observation skills, and can seriously expand your English vocabulary through immersive visual learning. If you are 16 or older and looking for a game that respects your intelligence and keeps you guessing until the final curtain drop, download this one immediately. But what about you? Have you played Murder in the Alps? What was the hardest puzzle you encountered? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button and hope you enjoyed this review. Bye bye!